Welcome guys. So in this video we'll be learning how to make this text animation. I'll also be talking about keyframe concepts and also be talking about how to study the graph editor. So let's learn guys. So let's create a new comp. I'll name it as text animation. Let it be 15 seconds, that's fine. Now we're gonna create a new solid for a background. Right click. You can right click on the timeline, click on new and then solid, or you can go to layer, click on new and then solid, or you can use the shortcut key Ctrl Y. I'm gonna use a script from Motion Nations called quick new. Now let me just change the background color to red. Now we'll take a text animation. Let me just center the text by pressing Ctrl Home, and now I want the animation to happen like this. So I want the text to appear from somewhere down here to the center of the frame. So what I'll do is just create a shape layer below this, and I'm gonna place the shape layer a bit closer to the text. It should be fine. So now I'm gonna bring out the position property because that's what we're gonna be animating. I'm gonna separate the position dimension. You can bring out the position property by pressing P. I'm gonna separate dimension, so I'm just gonna click on the Y stopwatch, and there's a keyframe being created. So this dot here you see is called a keyframe. So what are keyframes? Keyframes are nothing but a means to tell the software how you want to animate things or how you want the object to appear at a particular time. So let me just zoom in. So now I want to tell the software that at 0 frame I want the position of I want the text to be below the shape layer, so like this. And now we go to 1 second, and then I'm just gonna bring back the text like here. So 540, that's the center. So now the software will remember that at 0 frame the text should be at this particular position, and at 1 second it should appear at this particular position. So that's what keyframes do. Now you can see when if I play the text animation, the speed is constant throughout the time, right? So it's actually a bit, it looks a bit rigid, as in a bit robotic. So let's smooth out the keyframes. Now we can do that by highlighting and right clicking, highlighting the keyframe and right clicking keyframe assistant, and then easy ease. You can also use the shortcut key F9. So now you can see the animation is a bit smooth. Now we can make this even better if you go to the graph editor, and the main thing is you need to analyze how to read this graph. So now that we are in the graph editor, we want to work with the speed graph. So now click on Y position because that's what we want to work with. So now I want to make the animation start a bit faster and then end smoothly or slowly. So I'm just gonna pull out this keyframe here. So now if I play, so you can see, so the animation starts out fast and then comes down exponentially with a slower speed. So as you can see, this animation, it looks really nice. So now what we have to do is get rid of this shape layer, but we have to make sure that our text is hidden. So for that we're gonna use track matte concept. So I'm just gonna click on this track matte option. If you guys don't see this, then just click on the second icon, make sure it's blue, and then just click on alpha inverted. So as you can see, this shape layer is hidden, but it's still there. Like it does its work, what it's supposed to do. So it's supposed to hide, and you can see the text animation is very smooth. And that's it, guys. So now we did how the text appears. So we're gonna make the text to disappear. So let me just open up the position parameter. So let's say at 4th second we want the text to go back down. So we can obviously create another keyframe, and then we can go to 5th after 1 second we can change the position back down. But instead of doing that, what I'll do is I'll just select this keyframe, Control C and Control V. So I'm gonna copy those same keyframes. So now the text will appear back, right? So I just want to invert the animation. So I'm just gonna right click, keyframe assistant, time reverse keyframe. So now it will just go back. So I'm just gonna play the animation again. Text appears, stays there for 3 seconds, and then goes back down. And that's it, guys. So today we learned the keyframe concept, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, guys. Thank you very much for watching.